Good morning, students. How you all are? Hope you all are fine. And this is English class, and in this class we will continue with the chapter 2, The Adventures of Toto, second part. The first part we had already discussed in our previous class. In this chapter we had seen that this narration is made by Ruskin Bond, in which he is just saying that he remembers about one of the pet Toto, which was in their home for a particular time. And in the previous class we had seen that Toto was purchased for 5 rupees from a Tonga owner. And till now in our story, the existence of Toto in the home, it was kept secret from grandmother. And what all things grandfather and narrator had did, they first kept it in a single room, then they shifted Toto from there to the servants' quarter, and on the previous day the Toto was with narrator's grandfather accompanying him to Dehradun. So now finally what happened? The grandfather decides to inform it to the grandmother, and now grandmother is also aware that they are having one pet monkey Toto in their home. When Toto, oh sorry, page number 9. Okay, I am reading from page number 9. When Toto was finally accepted by grandfather, he was given a comfortable home in the stable. Basically, stable is a place where donkeys and horses live. Okay, where he had for a companion the family donkey Nana. On Toto's first night in the stable, grandfather paid him a visit to see if he was comfortable. To his surprise, he found Nana without apparent cause. Apparent means clear, sharp. Pulling at her halter. Halter means the rope through which the horses are tied in the head. Okay, and trying to keep her head as far as possible from the bundle of hay. So when narrator's grandfather was informed his grandmother regarding the presence of Toto. So now Toto is given a permanent place, and it was a stable where already their donkey Nana was living. So grandfather just admitted Toto with the Nana and he left there, and after some time he came to see that what these two pets are doing, and for his surprise what grandfather find that Toto was just pulling the rope which was in the head or nose of the donkey, and he was not allowing donkey to eat the hay. So again you can see that the mischievous behavior of the Toto, that how he used to cause different types of problem to the other pet animals who were living in the narrator's home. Grandfather gave Nana a slap across her haunches, that means the back part of the horse, and she jerked back, dragging Toto with her. He had fastened onto her long ears with his sharp little teeth. Toto and Nana never became friends. So although Toto was shifted permanently with that donkey Nana, but they both were not able to make friends with each other, and they were causing problem every now and then. A great treat for Toto during cold winter evening was a large bowl of warm water given by the grandmother for his bath. So one of the great treat treat means basically party होता है, but here grand treat means something which makes Toto very happy. It was the bath which was given to Toto by his grandmother. So basically आप लोग कैसे नहाते हैं ना, आप लोग पहले पानी गर्म करते हैं ठंडी के मौसम में, then you apply soaps in different part of body, after that you take bath. Is that correct? So now you will see that how Toto used to take bath. He would cunningly check the temperature with his hand, then gradually step into the bath, first one foot, then the other, until he was into the water up into his neck. Once comfortable, he would take the soap in his hand or feet and rub himself all over. When the water became cold, he would get out and run as quickly as he could to the kitchen fire in order to dry himself. If anyone laughed at him during his performance, Toto's feeling would be hurt and he would refuse to go on with his bath. One day, Toto nearly succeeded in boiling himself alive. The last sentence that we will discuss in the next paragraph. So, in this paragraph, the narrator is comparing that how humans used to take bath. In the same way, Toto was also taking bath. As हम लोग भी अब जैसे गर्म पानी का टेम्परेचर चेक करने के लिए अपना हाथ उसमें रखते हैं ना कि वाटर वार्म है, हीट है, कोल्ड है, ताकि हमको पता चल सके. So in the same way, Toto also used to put his fingers in the tub to check the temperature. After that, he will put his one feet, then the next, and slowly he will get inside the bowl until his neck, the water comes to his neck. Then Toto used to apply soap all over the body until the water is warm. He will be in the bowl itself, and after that he will jump from the bowl and go to the kitchen where he used to dry himself sitting in front of fire. As in the winter season, we also prefer to go to sunlight after taking the bath. So in the same way as humans used to take bath, here Toto was learned to take bath as humans do. Now narrator is describing one strange incident that happened with the Toto. Again it was an adventure for Toto. A large kitchen kettle had been left on the fire to boil for tea, and Toto, finding himself with nothing better to do, decided to remove the lid. Lid means इसका top, ढक्कन. Finding the water just warm enough for a bath, he got in with his head sticking out from the open kettle. This was just fine for a while until the water began to boil. Toto then raised himself a little, but finding it cool outside, sat down again. He continued hopping. Hopping means jump, to jump, and down for some time until grandmother arrived. Howled him. Howled means to drag something, drag him half-boiled out of the kettle. So one incident that narrator is sharing that once a kettle was kept with full water for preparing the tea. So our Toto was roaming here and there and he has to do nothing. So what he thought, he will take bath in the kettle, and as usual he just put his hand, he checked the temperature, it was normal. He put one feet, then the other, and he sat inside the kettle. So for few time it was okay. But when the kettle started boiling, it became very difficult for Toto to come out of it. He was hopping there. That means he was jumping up and down, but was not able to come out of the kettle. But luckily, his grandmother had just entered the kitchen and found that Toto was just in the kettle, which was in which was water was boiling. So she hauled, grabbed the Toto out of that kettle. So this was how one adventurously the Toto was lived with the help by the grandmother. Next paragraph. If there is a part of brain especially devoted to mischief, that part was largely developed in Toto. So what narrator is saying कि अगर ब्रेन का कोई पार्ट बदमाशी करने के लिए, मिस्चीवियस एक्टिविटीज के लिए बहुत एक्टिव है, that part of brain was very much active in Toto. He was always tearing things to the pieces. Whenever one of my aunt come near him, he made every effort to get hold of her dress and tear a hole in it. So, in the first paragraph itself, we had seen that the Toto once had scattered narrator's blazer into small pieces. So, that was one habit of Toto, especially one of the aunt of narrator comes to their house. The Toto used to tear her frock and make holes in her dress. So you can understand that how his grandmother might be feeling with the Toto. So next in our story, something strange had happened in our story. That also we will discuss now. One day, at lunchtime, a large dish of pulao stood in the center of dining table. We entered the room to find Toto stuffing himself with the rice. My grandfather screamed. Screamed means to shout, chillana. And Toto threw a plate at her. One of my aunt rushed forward and received a glass of water in the face. So in the previous paragraph itself, we had seen that as Toto, he used to make holes in the relatives and the friends coming to their house. Narrator's grandmother was not happy with it, and in one afternoon, when narrator's grandmother had called few of their relatives and prepared a pulao for the relative, it was kept in the dining table. When the narrator's grandmother, they all entered the room, what they found? They found that the whole bowl of pulao was having Toto in his hand and he was feeding himself. When narrator's grandmother screamed, मतलब वो जब चिल्लाई, तो टोटो ने क्या किया? उसने एक प्लेट उठाया और narrator's के grandmother को फेंक दिया. By seeing this, one of relative, he also stepped forward, and whatever Toto did, he threw a glass of water on her face. So now you can understand that to what level the adventures of Toto or mischiefs of Toto was growing. When grandfather arrived, Toto picked up a dish of pulao and made his exit through the window. He found him in the branches of jackfruit tree, the dish still in his arms. He remained there all afternoon, eating slowly through the rice, determined on finishing every grain. Every grain मतलब हर एक दाना उसने खत्म कर दिया. And then, in order to spite grandmother, who had screamed at him, he threw the dish down from the tree and chattered with delight when it broke into 100 pieces. So when grandfather entered the room, Toto, after throwing one plate on grandmother and one glass of water on relative, the Toto took the whole bowl of pulao in his arm. Through window he escaped and went to a jackfruit tree. For whole afternoon, Toto was sitting there and eating the rice grain by grain. मतलब एक भी दाना उसने नहीं छोड़ा. And when grandmother was looking at Toto, what he did? He just thrown the bowl from the tree, and when that bowl scattered into pieces, मतलब पूरे pieces में टूट गया. the Toto had given a wide grin, a great smile to the grandmother. And that was a boiling point when the grandmother could not bear Toto in her home. So something strange had happened here. Obviously, Toto was not sort of pet we could keep for long. Even grandfather realized that. We were not well to do and could not afford frequent losses of dishes, clothes, curtains, and wallpapers. So grandfather found the Tonga driver and sold Toto back to him for only 3 rupees. So after this incident, that Pulav incident, the grandmother was not ready to tolerate Toto in their home. Moreover, now grandfather also understand that monkey cannot be a pet, है ना? As it had caused him so many losses. If you just go through the chapter, you can see that first he had caused problem in the wall, unplastered the wall. Then due to Toto, narrator's grandfather paid fine of rupees 3. Then now he caused the Pulav incident. Sometimes he used to tear the clothes. That once he's tore the blazer, narrator's blazer. So in this way, the narrator's grandfather was not able to go with the losses, monetary losses, which was made because of Toto. So what he did, you just remember, he had purchased it for 5 rupees, paid a fine of rupees 3. Apart from this, so many losses he had made. But anyhow, what he did, he had resold it, means sold back it for rupees 2. Sorry, for rupees 3. So this was the adventurous journey that our narrator had expressed, which he had with the Toto. So our chapter is finished, and if you have any doubt, you can ask. We will just discuss the question answers now. Now we will discuss it, and after the class, you have to note all these answers in your classwork copy in moment part. जैसे कि मैंने पहले ही बताया था कि आपको अपनी इंग्लिश क्लासवर्क कॉपी को 2 पार्ट में डिवाइड करना है. One is for beehive and the other one is for moment. So this chapter is from moment. So you will have to write it in the moment part. Question number 1. How does Toto come to grandfather's private zoo? So it was purchased from the Tonga owner for rupees 5, as narrator's grandfather was, means he was attracted towards the red beautiful face of monkey. Question number 2. Toto was a pretty monkey. In what sense Toto is pretty? So in the second and third paragraph, narrator had given so many evidences through which he clarifies that Toto was a beautiful, pretty monkey. You have to write about his eyebrows, his teeth, his hands, fingers, tail. Okay, students? Why does grandfather take Toto to Saharanpur and how? So, 2 question itself, that he accompanied Toto because Toto was creating problem with the other bag. So he purchased a big canvas bag and put it inside that bag. Why does ticket collector insisted on calling Toto a dog? तो उसका रीजन भी हमने डिसाइड किया था, बिकॉज फाइन जो था वो सिर्फ डॉग के लिए ही चार्जेबल था, नॉट फॉर मंकी. सो टिकट कलेक्टर व्हाट ही डिड, ही कैटेगराइज्ड मंकी इन अमंग द डॉग. हाउ डज टोटो टेक अ बाथ? वेयर हैज ही लर्न टू डू दिस? How does Toto almost boil himself alive? So we had seen that the Toto was just taking the bath as narrator did. First he used to check the temperature, apply the soap and normal, है ना? And even he used to dry up in the kitchen fire. And one day accidentally he put himself inside a boiling kettle. Last question. Why does the author say Toto was not the sort of pet we could keep for long? It was because of all those losses which Toto caused in their home. Moreover, that Pulav incident, है ना, Pulav incident, that is also very important. So I hope you have understood all those things. If you have any doubt, you can just mention in the comment box and it will be solved. And please students, give your attendance regularly and write these question answers. Thank you.